Lakeland running back Sean Conley put up big numbers. And I don't mean the amount of carries he had, I mean Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl-type numbers in the Lakers' 69-14 win at Praire Heights. The sophomore ran for 248 yards on 4 carries with 4 touchdowns, earning him Summit City Sports Player of the Week.
When you call play, you're designing it to go to the house. I mean, that's every time. As an offensive coordinator and play caller, you want every single one of your plays to score every time you call it. Now, whether that's a reality or not, that's a little bit different. But I haven't seen video game numbers like that before. Every time that Sean touches the football, everybody kind of holds their breath for a second, and that's the type of kid that can take it to the house at any point.
Yeah, I was just in the zone. One of the big things I live my life by is staying unsatisfied. Last game just wasn't enough, so I wanted to keep producing the numbers I'm producing, and each day just get better.
We knew coming into the season that he was going to be something special. And once he gets going, he's gone. So
he runs the ball extremely hard and very smart. That's what he does.
I feel like my acceleration can get better, definitely. Obviously, there's always room to improve your speed, but my acceleration's good. When I get the ball, I'm just gone.
Conley's ran for 593 yards so far this season, which ranks him number 4 in the state. He's averaging 12.1 yards per carry with 9 touchdowns, and credits his offensive line, which is anchored down by senior Peyton Cowley, who starts alongside his brother, Thatcher.
He's a center and I'm the right guard, so we got right next to each other, and the whole family's pretty proud of that.
This offensive line opens up gigantic holes for them, and they're doing a great job. They are smart. They have play with a little bit of an edge, a little nastiness, and that's what we need.
Without the offensive line, I wouldn't be nothing. They opened up so many holes, gave me so many looks. They were great.
His speed and his ability to read the defense when he's running, it's incredible. He's the fastest kid on the field.
And the Lakers are off to a fast start. While only having 9 seniors and starting 6 sophomores on offense, one of those being QB Braden Holbrook, who started last year as a freshman and earned all-conference, the team is off to a 3-0 start and has the state's number 2 ranked scoring offense, averaging 54 points per game with a balanced approach.
Definitely 50-50. I mean, if they guard the pass, we're going to go run. If they guard the run, we're going to go pass. I mean, they can't guard both because we have 2 running backs like Carson Mickham, Sean Conley. If we keep switching them out, they're going to keep scoring, and if they stop them, then they have me and our receivers.
The start was good. That's something that we've seen actually all summer. Go back to our scrimmages starting in June and then into July there. These kids have had a lot of success starting right then and there. And it's something that everybody outside the program has seen as kind of a surprise, but for us here inside the program, this has been a 4-year build. This has been something that we've wanted to have for the last few years, and something that these kids worked really, really hard for, and something that they deserve.
Defensively, Lakeland is giving up 27 points per game. Senior Bo Kearns leads the team with 25 tackles, twice as many as any other Laker.
The score is a little bit misleading. Had a couple of defensive scores we gave up against Cherubusco, and then the short field we gave up last week. The points that we've given up isn't really an accurate reflection of how we are on defense. We get after it and we try to limit opponents to run the football and make them throw, and that's kind of our philosophy on defense. And so we've done a really good job. We held Praire Heights last week to negative yards rushing until the second half, and that's when subs kind of came in. But this group has done a really good job, and we try to tell them not to look at the score and try not to look at the final product there, but look at your effort every single play, and that's what we try to get after.
Yeah, our defense is everything it should be. My dad's the defensive coordinator, so Trent Cowley. So he's been working pretty hard this whole season, and Bo's an animal. Bo's all over the field. He gets tackles here everywhere, so yeah, it's been fun.
Up next, Lakeland will open up NECC play against Garrett. The Railroaders lead the series 24-16 and have won 8 of the last 10 matchups and are coming off a 27-0 blanking of Cherubusco, led by Cameron Rubel, who rushed for 193 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Well, Garrett's a very well-coached team. They're disciplined, they're physical. You know, they're a typical Garrett team, and you know they're going to bring it. And if we come out and we're sluggish and we don't match their intensity and their physicality, you know, we're going to struggle. So we got to come out with an edge, and we got to come out with you know, the way we know how to play Lakeland football.
We got to stay disciplined. We got to stay unsatisfied, and know that the work we're putting in right now isn't enough. Each day we got to be willing to put in more work than we did the day before.
I'm excited to see where we finally get you know, into the season a little more and start winning some games and win this conference championship.
We're just staying disciplined this year, so if we can just keep staying disciplined, we'll go undefeated.
For Summit City Sports, I'm Jeff Mahoney. Masters Heating and Cooling presents today's Football Player of the Week. Make Masters your only call for all your heating and cooling needs, because Masters gets there faster. Call 866-824-HEAT or log on to mastersheatcool.com when you need them.